about the last end, the end of the snake and the badger. This story originally was written by Jean Anouilh, a French author of the last century. He died in 1987 in a natural way, but in the following story there were two creatures dying in an unnatural way. I am Perrault, and I tell you how things happened. Oh, I must go down the pit, says the snake, now that I have bitten you and torn off a huge chunk of your body. Yes, I am afraid so, agrees the badger, licking his wounds. The snake missed and only scraped the surface of the skin, but enough for the poison to spread all throughout his body. You know, you have brought us the opposite of a win-win situation. In fact, you have created a real lose-lose situation. At least in my lifetime, I bit out of hunger and not just out of fun like you just did. Oh well, I was defending my territory, said the snake. Right when I woke up, I knew with great pride. I am the best and unfortunately the loneliest in the entire forest. Even though the grass under the stones smells so delicious, and all the beautiful flowers— Oh dear, interrupts the badger, quite with the sentimentality. You and I are in the same boat that brings us across the Styx, as the Greeks would say. And you won't be able to bring grass or flowers on this last journey. So far so good, or let's say so bad. And so it happens that both sit under the same tree and wait with the sort of patience such animals can come up with for the sweet end. Waiting for death felt cold even though it was a warm summer day. Many times when you wait for something in particular, it feels that way. So the snake begins to talk again. You know, the most hurtful thing was that nobody liked me. Originally, I was born with tenderness and affection. My whole being was meant to love, but I was hurt one day. A little boy threw a stone at me and yelled, "Bad, disgusting, evil snake." Well, I thought to myself, then I might as well be bad, disgusting and evil, even though the little boy seemed polite and nice. From that point onward, I chased all the little creatures that dared to enter the fern. With that, I got back at the world for being despised by the little boy. If he had simply waved back at me and would not have had any problems with the rest of the world, and I would have been satisfied with being a slithering creature without feet or hair, but instead my heart turned black, my poor black heart, which was intended to love. You wouldn't believe how much sorrow this stone has caused me. Oh, I'm sorry. You must have not had an easy life, says the badger with all the compassion he has, forgetting that his heart is about to stop beating very soon. You turned your sorrow into lifelong resentment and embedded it all the way at the bottom of your heart. You basically poisoned your heart with it. Shocking what acts of disregard can do to living beings. And that is more than just disrespect or insult, which you could eventually get over. The insult only goes against your sense of honor, but disregard is against your existence, your being, and that hurts much more. And there is no fight that can be won against it. It's a shame that you waited until today to think about why you are doing things the way you do, and what motivates you, and which feelings are affiliated with that. and that you didn't wake up the day after it happened and ask yourself, who do I want to be today? And do I really need to carry the resentment for the rest of my life? Or does my damaged pride prevent me from doing things I enjoy? Well, I missed doing all of that, regrets the snake. And now I am probably condemned for eternity as an unworthy soul, right? Don't you dare think that, says the badger. There is no eternal damnation. And absolutely no one is lost forever. Everything is in a constant cycle of existing and dying. And everyone cycles through the process of evolution. Epilogue 1. As you can see, a great soul finds encouragement and compassion much faster and makes use of its wisdom no matter what has happened. And a little soul which was hurt takes revenge and is resentful until the very end. Epilogue 2. What would have happened to Napoleon, Nero, Stalin or Putin if they would have had a happy childhood? And what could we have prevented if one would have praised Hitler for his postcard drawings and said, "Hey, great job, Adolf, this is your talent, keep doing it forever." But for him, the same thing applies. No one is damned forever. Everything is in a constant cycle, and everyone contributes to evolution.